So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. He's 0 for 1.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
First offering and it just misses.
Sinker. Low middle.
Got it started a little
Sinker.
too early. Strike one. This one in the air right field. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one down. Now here is Josh Lowe.
Left fielder, Josh Lowe.
Sinker. Low middle.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed away.
Hard hit to third. Correa over to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Next for the Angels.
Here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Overhand curve.
Out towards right center field. And that is that. Back here in Houston, here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena. And he swings over the top there. In the air, right field. And a quick out, number 1. Air Jordan steps in to take his hats.
Left fielder, Jordan Alvarez.
And that one fouled off. Now the 0-1. And that one is lifted in the air, low, under it, and there's 2 away. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
No, that's in.
Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Ground ball left side. Moncada tossed to first. And they get Altuve for the out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Houston. Now it's the DH for the Angels. Jorge Soler. Late on that fastball.
High inside.
And the 0-1. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Oh, and he's trying for third. Safely into third with a leadoff triple. Oswald Peraza, the next to hit.
Heck what?
Sinker.
Runner at third, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. Up the middle. Altuve slings to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Shanawa batting with one down, takes a strike.
Ball.
Brown thought that was a strike, and here's the challenge. So the call stands. So they'll lose their first challenge.
Circle change.
And a 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
Low outside.
That one
That's the ball.
misses, and the count is 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So they're now out of challenges. Goes down looking for the strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Trout.
Wood.
Sinker. Low inside.
That's inside. Ball.
Overhand curve. Low inside.
Swing and a
Ball,
hard hit
ball.
grounder to third. And it goes home. Just
Ball.
misses.
Circle change.
Ball 2.
Low inside.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Low inside.
And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber.
Sinker. Middle inside.
2 down, nobody on. Not close with that
Four-seam
one.
fastball.
Full count
Low
now.
middle.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Circle change.
Payoff
Low
pitch.
inside.
Stays alive.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
And a payoff pitch.
Four-seam fastball. Middle outside.
That's a great
Ball
at-bat. He
four.
saw
Take
a
your
lot of
base.
pitches and earned a walk.
For the Angels, third baseman.
Man at first.
Juan
Here
Moncada.
is Moncada.
High middle.
Check
Strike
swing. Did he go?
one.
Yes, he did.
Low
Strike
outside.
1. And a
Strike
strike in there.
two.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Isaac Paredes. Gets under it and pops it up. Peraza in position. 1 up, 1 down. Yainer Diaz will hit next. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. First pitch
Ball.
doesn't find the zone.
Ball. Outside.
Out to short. To first. Home half of the 5th inning moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Carlos Correa up next for the Astros. Lifted in the air, right field. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Houston, so now the Angel cleanup
Right
hitter,
fielder,
Joe Adell.
Low middle.
Yeah.
Overhand curve. Low outside.
That's outside.
Ball, that's outside.
Ball 1.
Low inside.
That misses
Ball.
off the
Four-seam
outside
fastball.
edge.
High inside.
That
Hey,
one
right.
finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Now a step off the rubber to reset.
Circle change. Low outside.
Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto.
Cutter. Middle inside.
Line drive and a base hit right there. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Comes up empty.
Middle inside.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. One at second. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Christian Walker. That one ripped, but foul.
Well, these Astros doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Drilled out towards left center field. Way back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. And the batter now, Jake Myers. And that one hammered and foul ball. The 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
Up next for the
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Cam Smith, 1 for 2. And takes low for ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That's in there, and the count is 1-2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Back up the middle and a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Up next for the
Now a chance for Jeremy Pena. Yeah, big swing and a miss. On the ground.
That's a foul.
And that's just foul. Rips one to right. He's there. He's got it. And that ends the inning. Back here in Houston, here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe.
Low middle.
Misses
Ball.
just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Curveball drops in there.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Oh, yeah.
Four-seam fastball.
0-1 down.
Low middle.
Right through there for a strike.
Overhand curve.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Low middle.
Peraza up
Nope,
for the 3rd
that's
time
outside.
here.
Ball.
Watches that one miss. The
Overhand
Halos down by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Back to the top of the order now. Nolan Shotwell, the
Yeah.
next to hit for the
Circle
Angels.
change. Low outside.
And the 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Low outside.
And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Robert Stevenson getting ready to make his season debut. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes. And the bottom just falls out of it.
Low takes it in for the out. One down. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Oh, 1 now. And that is out of play. Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. And there's a ball. Hand up
Timeout.
as he asks for time at the plate. And a 1-2. Got him swinging.
Up next for the
2 outs, base is empty. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros.
Paredes.
Close,
Nope,
but
ball.
called a ball. And that is ball 1. Way inside, gets out of the way.
2-0 count, you really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that'll do it. We're at the top of the 8th. So in now for the Angels, Mike Trout. Fought off foul.
Circle change.
The 0-1.
Outside.
Ground ball up the middle. Altuve
got
slings to first. Leadoff man is out here in the
Up
8th.
next for the Angels.
Here comes Yohan
Circle
Moncada.
change.
Yohan
Low
Moncada.
middle.
Heat ha!
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Out to short, Pena. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Next for the Angels.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Joe Adele.
Overhand curve. Middle outside.
Off the mark
That's a ball.
there.
Seam
And now
fastball.
it's even 1 and
High
1.
inside.
That one fouled off.
Four-seam fastball. High
2 down,
inside.
nobody on. Ground ball right side. Into the outfield, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Angels. Shortstop.
Four-seam
Now it's the
fastball.
shortstop. Zach Neto, 1 for 3.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Josh Hader.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Two-seam fastball. Low middle.
Heat ha!
Circle
Adele,
change.
the runner at first with 2 gone.
Circle change. Low outside.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that'll do it. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz.
Yeah.
Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to the left.
That ball's
and
foul.
it goes just foul. drilled in the air out towards right center. Trout gets under it, and there's one down. Now Correa up to hit. That's to third. Moncada whips it across. Now 2 away. So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Brent Suter. He's into the game with the bases empty. The 0-1.
No, that's out.
Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And they'll do it again. Base knock center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Myers at the plate now. That's ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Now before the 1-1, time is called. The 1-1. And that one ripped to left. That is the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. So in now for the Angels, Josh Lowe.
Middle inside.
He swings and fouls one off.
Middle inside.
That keeps the zone. That is strike 2. Hader in his 9th season, 31 years old, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. Bounce to third. And
foul ball.
Foul ball.
Middle inside.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. And that drops in for a strike.
Middle inside.
Foul ball.
Circle change. Low outside. Circle change. Low outside.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Angels with only 1 out left. Jorge Soler up at the plate.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that's
That
outside.
missed. That's the ball.
Change. Low inside.
Ball out.
Circle change. Low middle.
Yeah.
2-seam fastball. High inside. 2-seam fastball. Low middle.
The Angels down to their final strike. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Low middle.
Popped up. Pena drifts towards it. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros take the season opener and move to 1.